Let them doubt. Let them talk. You weren't built for their approval. You were built for results. Move in silence. Protect your vision. While they chase applause, you build empires in the dark. Because you don't need noise, you need discipline. And when the world finally sees what you saw all along, it'll be too loud for them to deny. They'll say you're wasting your time. They'll laugh behind your back. Every dream comes with its critics. Every ambition invites doubt from others, and sometimes even from yourself. They'll say you're wasting your time. They'll laugh behind your back. They'll question your choices, your path, your sanity, and the weight of their doubt can be suffocating. But here's the truth they won't tell you. Their laughter is just the sound of them not understanding your vision, because your dream is not for them, it's for you. And while they may laugh now, they'll be the same ones marveling when you make it. The world doesn't reward those who follow the crowd. It rewards those who dare to chart their own course, to stand alone when necessary, to stay committed when no one else believes. It rewards those who continue, despite the whispers, despite the doubts. So when they laugh, let it fuel you when they question your journey. Let it remind you why you started, because you're not here to prove them wrong, you're here to prove yourself right. Success is never a straight path. It's filled with obstacles, criticism, setbacks, but every step you take, every moment you stay focused, brings you closer to the reality they thought was impossible. So don't listen to the doubters. Let their laughter echo in the background while you march forward in silence, knowing that in the end, your success will speak for itself. There will always be noise, the voices, the judgments, the doubts, and the criticisms. They'll try to drown out your dreams, to make you question the path you're walking. They won't understand your vision because it's yours. It doesn't belong to them, and it was never meant for their approval. They'll see the struggle, not the purpose. They'll see the obstacles, not the breakthroughs. They'll see the uncertainty, not the unwavering belief you hold within. But that's because they don't see what you see. They can't. Your vision is unique to you. It's your map, your purpose, your dream. And just because they can't see it doesn't mean it's not real. The world isn't shaped by the noise of the crowd. It's shaped by the courage of those who dare to follow what's inside of them. Their opinions, background noise, their doubts, empty distractions. What matters is the clarity of your vision, the intensity of your purpose, and the determination to walk your path, no matter how many people fail to understand it. You're not here to explain your journey to those who will never walk it with you. You're here to live it, to build it, to prove that your vision was worth the sacrifice. So, silence the noise, trust your own eyes. The path ahead is yours to walk. And the world will see it once you arrive. There's something powerful about the doubters. They'll laugh when they see you take your first step. They'll question your ability, your choices, your determination. They'll tell you it can't be done, that it's impossible, that you're wasting your time. But let them laugh, let them doubt. Because it's not their belief that matters, it's yours. You see, their laughter is a reflection of their own fear, not your failure. Their doubts are simply their limitations projected onto you. What they can't understand is the fire inside you, the relentless drive that refuses to be extinguished. So don't get distracted by their noise. Don't waste energy proving them wrong. Just keep moving, one step, one decision, one action at a time. And here's the beautiful part. When you rise, when you achieve what they said was impossible, they'll be the first to act like they always believed in you. They'll suddenly be there, offering their congratulations, acting like they saw it coming all along. But deep down, you'll know you did it despite their doubt. You did it because you believed when no one else did. So let them laugh. Let them doubt. You're on a journey they can't see. And one day, when you rise, you'll show them exactly what belief in yourself can achieve. You don't need to explain why you're working late, why you're grinding when others are resting, why you're pushing through when the world doesn't understand your journey. Your hustle isn't for applause or validation. It's not meant to be displayed for anyone's approval. The moment you start explaining yourself is the moment you dilute your focus. You're not here to convince people of your purpose, you're here to prove it through action. Your hustle is your own business, not a show for the world. You don't need to flaunt your struggle. You don't need to advertise your sleepless nights, your sacrifices, your hard work, because the results will speak louder than any explanation ever could. Let the world wonder. Let them question. Because when the time comes, when the breakthrough happens, when the success is undeniable, they'll see, and that's when they'll know your hustle wasn't for recognition. It was for the outcome, for the change, for the victory that no one could take away. You owe no one an explanation for your grind, your sacrifices, or your vision. Keep your eyes on the result. Let your success be the story you tell. In a world that's obsessed with recognition, with likes, with constant validation, silence is your greatest ally. While others seek attention, demand applause, and build their identity around what the world sees, you build quietly. Silence doesn't beg for acknowledgement. It doesn't shout for attention. It works in the shadows, in the stillness, where true strength is forged, because silence isn't about weakness. It's about knowing that your actions speak louder than words ever could. Ego craves applause. It thrives on the spotlight. It wants to be seen, to be admired. But the problem with ego is that it's never satisfied. It's a fleeting thing. The applause fades. The recognition evaporates. And in the end, what does it leave you with? Nothing real but silence. Silence builds empires. In silence, you focus. In silence, you reflect. In silence, you create something that lasts. Let your success make the noise. Let the results of your hard work be what speaks for you. You don't need to announce your greatness. Your empire will rise quietly, but its impact will echo for generations. So be the silence. Focus on your craft, your vision, your path. Let the world watch when you succeed. And when they do, they'll know. Your power was never in the noise. It was in the silence that built your foundation. In a world obsessed with comparing, it's easy to get distracted. You scroll through social media, see someone else's success, their progress, their lifestyle, and suddenly, you're questioning your own path. You start measuring yourself against someone else's journey, forgetting that their journey is not yours. But here's the truth. Comparison is a thief. It steals your peace. It steals your joy. It steals your focus. It makes you believe that you should be somewhere else, doing something else, living someone else's dream. Stop wasting energy looking sideways. Your path is unique, and your timing is yours alone. What's meant for you'll come at the right time, in the right way. But you can't get there if you keep looking over your shoulder, wondering why you're not where they are. Kill the comparison. Focus on your lane. Focus on your growth, your progress, your vision. Everyone's road is different. What's easy for someone else may not be meant for you, and vice versa. Your success isn't defined by anyone else's timeline. You don't need to measure your worth against theirs. You're not in competition with anyone but the person you were yesterday. So shut out the noise. Let their success inspire you, not make you feel less than. Stay focused. Stay consistent. Keep moving forward in your lane, because when you stop comparing, you open up the space to own your path and truly succeed on your terms. Motivation is a fleeting spark. It comes in bursts, fueled by a moment of inspiration, a rush of excitement. But the problem with motivation is that it doesn't last. On days when you're tired, when you're drained, when you're questioning your worth or your purpose, motivation will vanish. And without it, what will you have to fall back on? Discipline. Discipline is the steady force that doesn't fade when motivation does. It's the commitment to show up every single day, regardless of how you feel. It's waking up early, even when your bed feels too warm. It's working when others are resting, pushing when others are quitting. Discipline is the foundation that your legacy is built on. It's the difference between talking about dreams and making them reality. Motivation is the wind in your sails. But discipline is the rudder steering your ship, while motivation can drive you to start. Discipline keeps you going when the initial spark burns out, when motivation fades. Your discipline is what will keep you on course. It's what will ensure that the work gets done, that the goals are met, and that your legacy is built brick by brick, day by day. So don't rely on motivation. Embrace discipline. Let it be the engine that powers you forward, even on the toughest days. Because motivation will come and go, but discipline is what will feed your legacy, making it something real, something lasting. The grind is an isolated road. It's early mornings when everyone else is still asleep, late nights when others are out enjoying life. It's pushing forward when the world doesn't see your effort, when no one is cheering you on, when there are no applause, no fanfare. But here's the reality. The grind is worth it. Success isn't a public spectacle. It's built in the quiet moments, when no one is watching, the sacrifices, the relentless effort, the discipline. It all happens in the silence. And while you may not always hear claps or cheers, you must remember this. You don't need validation from anyone else. You won't always be celebrated. People won't always recognize your hustle. But that's okay, because you have to clap for yourself. Give yourself credit for every small victory, for every step forward, for every ounce of effort you put in. Success doesn't come with a crowd's approval. It comes with the quiet satisfaction of knowing you're doing the work, even when no one else is watching. The grind might be lonely, but it's also the road that leads to everything you've dreamed of. So when the applause is silent, clap for yourself. Celebrate your progress, your persistence, and your courage to keep going when it feels like no one else cares. Because at the end of it all, the only applause you'll need is the one you give yourself for never giving up. The world sees the glory, but they don't see the grind. They see the victory, but they don't see the hours of sacrifice, the pain, the setbacks, the moments when you wanted to quit. They'll admire the shine, but they won't know the struggle it took to get there, and that's okay. Let them focus on the result. You don't owe anyone an explanation for the sweat, the sleepless nights, the battles you've fought alone. Your hustle isn't for show, and your struggle doesn't need to be validated. What matters is that you kept pushing forward. You kept moving, even when it felt like the world was asleep. Don't waste your time justifying the effort. Don't explain why it took so long, or why it hurt so much. Let the shine, the success speak for itself. Because true strength isn't in explaining how hard it was. It's in letting your results do the talking, the sweat, the grind. It's all part of the journey, the success, the impact, the achievement. It's what people will see, and that's what will tell your story. So don't explain the struggle. Let the shine do it. Let the victory, the legacy, the success speak louder than any words ever could. Patience is not about waiting, it's about trusting. Trusting that every step you take, every sacrifice you make, is leading you somewhere. The quiet storm is brewing inside you. It's the discipline, the effort, the relentless pursuit of greatness that no one sees. While the world may be caught up in the chaos, you're focused, calm, and steady. You know the storm that's coming because you've been building it in silence. But storms don't hit in haste. They don't rush to their peak. They gather strength, building silently until the moment arrives when everything changes in an instant, and that moment will come. The time will be right. It may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. But when it is, everything you've worked for, everything you've sacrificed, will align. Don't lose faith just because you don't see immediate results. The quiet storm builds momentum with every ounce of effort you put in. You're not standing still, you're preparing for the moment when everything falls into place. The world may rush, but you'll wait because you know the power of patience. When the time is right, everything will align, and the storm will hit hardest for those who have waited, prepared, and trusted the process. So keep moving quietly. Keep working steadily. Your storm is coming, and it's going to shake the world when you carry a vision that others can't see, when you dream a dream that no one else understands. It can feel lonely, even isolating. People will question you. They'll doubt your decisions, your path, your every move. They'll tell you that your vision is too big, too bold, too out there. But here's the truth. You're not crazy. You're chosen. The world doesn't always recognize greatness in its early stages. It doesn't always understand the seeds that are being planted, the foundation that's being built, but that's okay. Your vision is yours, not theirs. You see something that others don't, and that's what makes it powerful. You are chosen to walk a path that requires belief in yourself when no one else does. The struggle is real. The doubt is real. The rejection is real, but you're stronger for it. You're building something that can't be seen in the present, but will be undeniable in the future. It's the conviction to keep moving forward, even when the world questions your sanity. Because those who are chosen are the ones who persist when others quit. So believe in your vision, even when it feels like no one else does. Your journey is yours alone, and with unwavering belief, you'll turn your dreams into a reality. You're not crazy. You're chosen for something great, something that only you can bring into existence. Life isn't a straight path. It's filled with detours, roadblocks, and setbacks. You'll face moments that feel like you've hit a wall, where progress seems impossible, and where you question if the struggle is worth it. But every setback is just a chapter in your story, not the end of it. It's a test of your perseverance, a reminder that the greatest triumphs are often forged in the hardest battles. When you fall, it's not a sign that you're done. It's a sign that you're still in the fight. Setbacks aren't failures. They're lessons, they're growth, they're opportunities to come back stronger, wiser, and more resilient than before. You're not finished. You're just getting started. The road to success isn't about avoiding the falls, it's about getting back up and pushing forward every single time. The best stories are filled with challenges, with moments of doubt and pain that ultimately lead to the most incredible victories. So when things feel tough and you're questioning your path, remember this. This is just a part of your journey. You haven't reached your peak yet. You haven't even scratched the surface of what you're capable of. Every setback is simply a setup for something greater. Keep writing your story. You're not done. You're just getting started. The best chapters are still ahead. In a world full of noise, it's easy to get caught up in words. Everyone has something to say, opinions to share, ideas to discuss. But the truth is, actions speak louder than words. The world doesn't need more talk, it needs more doers. People who don't just say what they're going to do, but show up and make it happen. Moving with purpose means waking up every day with a clear direction. It's about setting goals, taking action, and relentlessly working towards them. Without waiting for the perfect moment or the loudest applause, you don't need to announce every move you make. The results will speak for themselves. Words are easy. Talk is cheap. But action is what builds empires. Action is what makes dreams real. Action is what separates the dreamers from the achievers. So when you feel the urge to talk about what you're going to do, remember this. Less talk, more action. Let your results be the proof of your purpose when you move with intention and speak only through your actions. People will notice the difference. They'll see your progress. They'll see your dedication. And they'll respect you for what you've built, not for what you've said. Let your actions do the talking. Speak with results, not words. The world will applaud you when you win, but that applause fades quickly. Success is not about basking in the noise of admiration or seeking approval from others. True success doesn't beg for validation, it commands respect. It stands tall, silent yet powerful, built on the strength of persistence and the dedication to a vision that doesn't need external recognition to thrive. You don't need validation to know your worth. You don't need constant praise to push forward. What you need is focus, the unwavering commitment to your goals, the discipline to show up every day, and the resilience to keep moving, regardless of the noise around you. Those who chase applause are distracted. They're looking for temporary rewards in exchange for long-term results. But real success isn't swayed by applause. It's driven by purpose. It's about honing in on your mission, mastering your craft, and elevating yourself without waiting for permission. Remember, validation is a fleeting moment. Focus is forever. When you stay focused on your path, when you keep your eyes locked on the bigger picture, respect will follow. Success will show up, not because you sought it, but because you earned it. And that respect, it lasts far longer than applause ever could. So stop seeking validation. Focus on the work, the grind, and the vision that's ahead of you. Success doesn't need a cheerleader. It needs a relentless believer in the power of focus. When you have a big dream, a vision that seems larger than life, you'll inevitably encounter those who try to talk you down. They'll tell you it's impossible, that it's too ambitious, that you're dreaming too big. But here's the thing. They can't see it because it's not theirs. Your dream isn't meant for everyone to understand. It's yours to shape, yours to chase, and yours to bring to life. The world is full of small minds who are afraid to step outside their comfort zones, who can't fathom what it takes to break boundaries, and that's okay. Their limitations don't define your potential. Your vision is big because it's meant to push boundaries, to challenge the status quo, to carve a path that's never been walked before. It's yours to build, to pursue with passion, and to manifest despite the doubts of others. Don't let the small minds around you shrink your vision. Don't let their fears or limitations dim the light of your ambition. Your dream is not a reflection of their reality. It's a glimpse into your future. So keep moving forward, no matter how big your dreams may seem to others. They won't see it until it's real, until they witness the results of your hard work and determination. But by then, you'll already be living the dream they thought was too big to begin with. Remember, your dream is yours to create. Let no one's small-mindedness convince you otherwise. If this hit your soul, don't just scroll, subscribe, and turn wisdom into winning. Your future self will thank you.